This is R.D. Sharma Solutions, Class 11, Chapter 29, Limits, Exercises 29.7. This is 26th question. Here we have sin 2a plus x minus sin 2 minus x by x. Limit extends to 0. Sin c minus sin d is 2 cos c plus d by 2 and sin c minus d by 2. So here xx gets cancelled, 4 by 2 is 2, so 2 cos 2. Here 2 gets cancelled, 2x by 2, 2 gets cancelled, so sin x. Now this is a constant. This is sin x by x, limit x tends to 0, sin x by x is 1. So 2 cos 2 will be the answer. Question number 27. So we have a plus h whole square sin a plus h minus a square sin a by h. So first thing we'll do is we'll expand a plus h or open a plus h whole square, a square plus h square plus 2ah. Now when we open this is sin a plus h, so sin a plus h. This also will have sin a plus h and 2ah will also have sin a plus h. Along with this we have minus a square sin a also. Minus a square sin a is also there. Now take these two together. So we have taken a square outside, sin a plus h minus sin a inside. And this h square sin a plus h and 2ah sin a plus h is there. And everywhere we have divide by h. So take terms and divide by h. So let us take the second and third term, h gets cancelled. H will remain with this as h sin a plus h. Here also h gets cancelled. We have 2a, a plus h. This one, sin c minus sin d. We will use this formula, sin c minus sin d. So this is 2 cos c plus d by 2 sin c minus d by 2. So what do we get? We have 2 cos a plus h plus a by 2, that is 2a plus h by 2. A gets cancelled for the second term. It is sin h by 2. So you will get sin h by 2 here. So for that we already have a h in the denominator. So just divide h by 2 and multiply it by 2. So you need 2 h by 2. So divide 2, multiply 2. Here this is being done. So this whole is going to be 1 sin theta by theta, limit h tends to 0 is what? 1. We have a square is already there, 2 was there, 2 gets cancelled here, and cos 2a plus h by 2. So now here we have h, a plus h, whatever was remaining when we cancelled the h. So this is a square cos 2a plus h by 2. Now applying the limit, h is 0 here. So 2a by 2, 2 gets cancelled, a. So a square cos a, and here h tends to 0, this whole term is going to be 0. Here h tends to 0, so 2a sin a, 2a sin a. So do you get a square cos a plus 2a sin a. Question number 28. Here limit x tends to 0, 10x minus sin x by sin 3x minus 3 sin x. So how do we do this? We have a sin 3x here and we know the formula of sin 3x. How to open this? Sin 3x we know. Also 10x is sin x by cos x. This we can write. So just see here, sin 3x, the formula is this sin 3x is 3 sin x minus 4 sin cube x. And if you see, we are replacing it and we already have a minus 3 sin x. Okay. In place of 10x, we are writing sin x by cos x. This is sin x by cos x. This is 3 sin x minus 4 sin cube x. And we have a 3 sin x also. 3 sin x also. So this 3 sin x gets cancelled. Sin x by cos x minus sin x. So you can take a sin x common. Sin by cos minus sin. Sin I am taking common. 1 by cos minus 1 will remain. Minus 1. So sin, this is 1 minus cos by cos. So sin 1 minus cos is in the numerator. Cos we are taking in the denominator. And in the denominator only minus 4 sin cube x will remain. 1 minus cos x we can write as 2 sin square x by 2. So this is 2 sin square x by 2. Sin x was already there. So this sin x you can cancel. So only sin square x will remain. So 2 sine square x by 2 by cos x and minus 4 sine square x. So sin x by 2 and sin x by 2 we are writing in place of sin square x by 2. So denominator also we need x by 2, x by 2. So when you do x by 2, you have to multiply it by 2. You have to multiply it by 2. So you have sin x by 2, sin x by 2, x by 2, x by 2. And we have this x and x you have got by yourself. So you have to have x and x in the numerator also. This x by 2 was not there. So 2 you already engaged, but what about x? So x by 2 you have to have here. You have sin x and sin x also in the denominator. Okay. So this sin x and this sin x we are using it for the two x's we had in the numerator because of the denominator. So sin x by x, this also you can do like this. You don't have to have an x in the numerator. Sin x by x, sin x by x, this is going to be 1. This is going to be 1. This x, this x, this x, this x gets cancelled, right? You have this x gets cancelled. And sin x by 2 and x by 2, this is going to be 1. Again sin x by 2 and x by 2 is going to be 1. This both terms are going to be 1. So what do you get? 2 x by 2 and x by 2. Cos x is there. And as I said, minus 4 was already there. Minus 4 was already there. So from here you see x gets cancelled, which we already cancelled. 2 gets cancelled. It will be 1 by 2 denominator. And we are applying now this minus 4 was there in the denominator, 2 is also in the denominator. What about this cos x? Cos, we are applying limit here. Cos 0 extends to 0. So cos 0 is 1. So we have minus 1 by 8 as the answer. So various things we have done. First sin 3x we applied, tan x as sin by cos x we applied, 1 minus cos x as 2 sin square x by 2 we applied, right? So this is all you have to do. This is question number 29. Here we have sec 5x minus sec 3x by sec 3x minus sec x. Let us convert this first into cos term. That is 1 by, I am just writing c as c for cos. 1 by cos 5x minus 1 by cos 3x divided by 1 by cos 3x minus 1 by cos x. Minus 1 by cos x. Okay. So we have cos 3x minus cos 5x, cos 3x minus cos 5x divided by cos 3x into cos 5x or cos 5x into cos 3x. Here denominator you have cos x minus cos 3x divided by cos 3x cos x. So this goes up and cos 5x cos 3x comes in the denominator. This goes cos 3x cos x, cos 3x cos x, cos 3x cos x divided by this cos 5x and cos 3x. So now you can cancel cos 3x and cos 3x. Cos 3x and cos 3x, that will be cancelled. And then cos x by cos 5x will remain. Cos x by cos 5x will remain. See here. So cos x by cos 5x is there. And then we have this cos 3x minus cos 5x. We are using the formula. Okay. So 2 sin c plus d by 2 sin c minus d by 2. 3x plus 5x by 2, that is 8x by 2, it will come 4x. 3x minus 4x, 5x by 2, that is minus 2x by 2, that is minus x will come. And sin denominator also, you are going to use the same formula. So you have 8x by 2, 4x, 3x minus 5x is minus 2x by 2. So minus 2x by 2, so minus will remain, okay. But you know sin minus theta is minus sin theta. Sin minus theta, sin minus x is minus sin x. So minus will come outside. And this minus will get cancelled with the minus which was already outside. In the formula, cos c minus cos d, a minus was already there. In the denominator also, same thing will happen. Okay. Cos 5x was there, minus 2 sin x plus 3x by 2 and sin x minus 3x by 2. And sin x minus 3x by 2 will give you sin minus 2x by 2. 2 gets cancelled, sin minus x. And this sin minus x minus will come out. and this minus will get cancelled with the denominator minus. So there will be no minus in the numerator or denominator, because minus will become plus. Okay? Minus gets cancelled. So you have here whatever is remaining, sine 2x in the denominator, sine minus x is in the denominator. Now you can just cancel this sine x, then x, sin x you can cancel. So you have sine 4x, cos 5x in the denominator, cos x in the numerator, and sine 2x is there. Cos x we don't have any problem because cos 0 is 1. But sine 4x divided by 4x, multiply by 4x, sine 2x divided by sine 2x, so numerator multiply or divide by 2x and multiply by 2x, you can do that also. So this cos x and cos 5x you can just keep it somewhere, as this is going to be cos 0 is 1. It's just 1 only. Cos 0 by cos 0, cos 0 is 1. Now here sine 4x by 4x, sine 2x by 2x, it is going to be 1. So 4x by 2x will remain, x gets cancelled, and 2 2s are 4. 2 is going to be the answer. Question number 30. Here 1 minus cos 2x by cos 2x minus cos 8x, limit is x tends to 0. 1 minus cos 2x, you can write it as 2 sine square 2x by 2. 2 sine square 2x by 2. That is going to be 2 sine square x. 2 sine square x you have. Then in the denominator you have cos c minus cos d. So it will be 2 sine c plus d by 2 sine d minus c by 2. Why we have done? Because we don't want that negative term. That is why it's d minus c by 2. So we have this denominator with the expanded formula. So this 2 sine square x, we are writing it as 2 sine x in the numerator. 2 sine x and sine x, because it was 2 sine square x. Denominator also you have sine 5x and sine 3x. So this 2 you can just cancel it. So sine square x we have written as sine x, so it will be sine x by x multiply. Again you have sine x, so sine x by x multiply by x. Denominator you have sine 5x, so you can divide it by 5x, multiply it by 5x. Sine 3x also you can multiply it by sine 3x and 3x, numerator denominator. This xx gets cancelled, this is xx gets cancelled, this is 1, this is 1, this is also 1 sine theta by theta, this is also 1. So you have 5 and 3 in the denominator. 1 by 5 into 3 is 15. 1 by 15 is going to be the answer of question number 30. Question number 31 here. We have limit x tends to 0, 1 minus cos 2x plus tan square x by x sin x. So this 1 minus cos 2x, you can write it as 2 sine square 2x by 2. So it will be 2 sine square x. This formula we will apply here. And tan square a will remain x sin x. Now divide numerator denominator by x square. Why we are doing this? Because we know sin x by x, we know tan x by x, but it is in square. Sin square x and tan square x is there. We cannot divide it by x. It will not solve our purpose. So sin square x by x square, tan square x by x square, and x sin x by x square. I hope you got the idea. The highest power is of course x. You will be tempted to divide it by x, but it will not solve our problem. So sin square x everywhere divided by x square, sin square x by x square, tan square x by x square. So this sin x by x, of course, denominator you have. Now sin square x by x square is 1, tan square x by x square is 1, and 2 is already there, 2 plus 1, numerator 2 plus 1, and then we have sin x by x, that is 1. So 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 will come. Question number 32. So sin a plus x plus sin a minus x minus 2 sin a by x sin x. Let me just expand it a bit. Okay. Sin c plus sin d, you use formula here. 2 sin c plus d by 2 cos c minus d by 2. A plus x minus x by 2, a plus x minus a plus x by 2. So what do you get? Minus 2 sine a, let it be like this. You have x gets cancelled, 2a by 2 is a only. So 2 sine a. Here a cancelled, 2x by 2, 2 gets cancelled, x, cos x. Here 2 sine a you can take common, both of these. 2 sine a when you take common, it will be cos x minus 1. And denominator you have x sin x. And we know 1 minus cos x formula we already know. 1 minus cos x. 1 minus cos x is 2 sin square x by 2. But cos x minus 1 can be written as what? 1 minus cos x is 2 sin square x by 2. This cos x minus 1 can always be written as minus 1 minus cos x. So since 1 minus cos x is 2 sin square x by 2, cos x minus will be minus 2 sin square x by 2. I hope you got this idea. Cos x minus 1 is minus 2 sin square x by 2. Right? Now x sin is already there. Constant, we don't have to worry about 2 sin a. 2 sin a can be here. So we have to deal every term separately because 2 sin a is a constant. So just put it somewhere. Right? Minus 2 is already there. So minus 2 into 2 minus 4. Minus 4 is sin a. You can keep it aside. Now this is sin x by 2 and this is sin x by 2. This is also sin x by 2. So as sin x by 2 multiplied by numerator denominator by x by 2. Again sin square x by 2 we are writing sin x by 2. Numerator denominator by x by 2. And then we have x sin x. X sin x it was. So now since we have x and x in the numerator, okay, this x sin x, you can divide the term by x square also. I am dividing everything by x square. So I am taking x which I divided for the numerator and x square here. Right? There will be two benefits of this. This x gets cancelled because we have used x square in the numerator also, denominator also. This is going to be 1. This is going to be 1. 1 by 2 will remain. 1 by 2 that is 1 by 4 will remain. This is also 1. This is also 1. So as I said, minus 4 sin a, just keep it aside. Now you use this minus 4 sin a and 1 by 4. 4 gets cancelled. It will be minus sin a. The answer is minus sin a. This is question number 33. Limit x tends to 0, x square minus tan 2x by 10x. So limit x tends to 0, tan 2x, let's divide numerator denominator by x. You can divide. So x minus tan 2x by x. In the denominator you have tan x by x. So what do you get here? Tan 2x by x, so just multiply numerator denominator by 2 so that you can get 2x here. 2x. And now apply the limit. This x is going to be 0. Limit x tends to 0 is 0. This is 1. So you have minus 2. Tan x by x is 1. So minus 2 is going to be the answer in this case. Okay. This question 34 we are going to take in the next discussion. Okay. Till then, thank you so much and take care of yourself.